Hey guys, Nikki here, Ready for Jesus. Alright, so I want to do another solo book review. So I think I'm going to start trying these out a little more. Seems like my monthly wrap-ups don't get a lot of views, but solo book reviews do. Before I start, I just want to apologize because I think I have maybe given spoilers kind of for some books before. Sometimes I get really excited and I just want to talk about the book and all my feelings and stuff, and I kind of have said a little too much. Yeah, so here's a non-spoilery review for this book. This book, I read this in middle school. I read it again this past week, and it was really good. I really enjoyed it. So in some ways it was better than how I remembered it, and in other ways it was not as good as how I remembered it. So this book is about Titus, he's the main character here. This is his younger brother, Stephen. They are both really afraid of their father. He is very abusive and he's always stealing and plundering and killing people, and he has this whole band of robbers, his little gang. And so he's trying to rope, Titus in and to follow him and stuff. And so Titus is trying to get away from that influence, and this story is set in the time of Jesus. And so you see Jesus' story and him interacting with the boys and interacting with all these different people, and you see his disciples, and so it's just his story along with these boys, with this fictitious story. And so she kind of interweaves the plots and their lives together. So that's the gist of the story, and it was really good. Really enjoyed all the characters, and it was a good time. I really just dove into the book, and I read this in 2 days, and I really wanted to finish it the first day I picked it up. It really got me in a chokehold, and I was really excited to read it, and it was just really fun and a really fast-paced book. I really enjoyed the nostalgia that I felt while reading it, and I loved the boys and their brotherly relationship. I really enjoyed the way it was written. It's written like a King James version of the Bible. Very, Shakespearean, the way they're what sayest thou, brother, and all this stuff. So I thought I would struggle with it, but I really liked it. And they did have some words at the bottom of the pages, and they would give you a definition for some of the harder words. So that was cool. I also enjoyed how some of the characters in the story, she reveals later who they are. And of course, while reading this book, I imagine, the characters from The Chosen and their voices and their faces, saying this dialogue. So really enjoyed that. I really liked Titus, and I really could connect with him. The way he was just struggling, who was he supposed to be, and what influences was he going to be around, and all of that was really compelling and very interesting, and I kept just wanting to read to see what would happen to him. So the only critiques that I have for this book are, I didn't love that the story kind of shifted in the climax. This is going to sound really terrible, but the story focused more on Jesus at the climax, and I really wanted it to stay focused on Titus because the main story was all about him. Also, I wished that we could have started the book a little bit earlier in their lives, because sometimes she would just talk about things that had happened with their dad and their mom, and I really wanted to see that on page, and she would just kind of refer to it at times. And there were also moments when something really big would happen and she would talk about it instead of showing the actual moment and the actual scene. And then lastly, the ending was a little bit forced. It just felt a little unbelievable, and I was just kind of curious why she went that route. I kind of lost some of my emotion toward it. I was really, really into it, and then kind of the climax ending, I was kind of oh, okay, I kind of was losing some of my belief, it was losing some of its believability, but it was really sweet still, and it was really compelling and had really good faith content, a very, very good message, and it kind of got me at the end. So it still was really good. I still really enjoyed it, and I recommend it. So overall, I give it 4 stars. So that's my review for this book. Thank you guys for watching. It's a short one, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. And let me know if you prefer the solo reviews or like a wrap up or both. Maybe I'll even do like a shorts, like a 1 minute or 3 minute short wrap up for the month. Yeah, just let me know if you want to talk about whatever in the comments. I always enjoy talking to you guys down there. And yeah, thanks for being here, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.